welcome back to School World. Today we are going to discuss crop production and management's important questions. So let's get started. So the first question today will be, what is agriculture and agricultural practices? So agriculture is a branch of science in which we study about cultivation of plant and raise livestock for human use. And agricultural practices refers to method used to grow, plant and rear animals for food. Next question. Question 2, list all ways to preserve food for longer periods without spoilage. So some of the methods include drying, refrigeration, fermentation. Modern methods include canning, pasteurization, freezing, irradiation, then with chemicals like sodium benzoate. Question 3, explain the term leveling. So leveling is the process of breaking down larger lumps of soil and leveling them by using a leveler. Then question 4, explain the term transplantation. So some of the crops are first grown in nurseries and then transferred to the main crop, and this process is called transplantation. The common plant or the crop which is grown like this is paddy or rice. Next is why it is advisable to wash fruits and vegetables before using them. So we should wash fruits and vegetables before we eat them because it contains pesticides, insecticides, then herbicides and germs, dust. So we should wash all these things and then eat it. So it will be a lot cleaner and hygiene. Next is question 6. What is animal husbandry and what are different types of animals that provide us with food? So animal husbandry is branch of agriculture which is related to animals that are raised for meat, then fiber, milk and all the animal products. Example include apiculture, bees related to bees, pisciculture related to fish, then poultry, birds and milch animals. Then question 7, what are weeds and how weeds are controlled? So weeds are unwanted plants and they grow along with the main crop and compete with them for nutrients and water, and they are not good but they harm the main crop. So some of the method for using controlling the weedicides include like spraying the weedicides and herbicides, pesticides on the crop, then tilling it before sowing. Like when the last crop is harvested, we can while tilling we can remove all the weeds. Then we should remove the weeds before they produce flower and seeds, so they are not mature at the time, and we can manually do it by pulling or using khurapi. Then question number 8, how can nitrogen be replenished in soil naturally? So in the crop rotation process, when we grow a leguminous crop, the nitrogen can be replenished in the soil naturally, and the leguminous plant like peas, beans, soybean, peanuts, etc. have nitrogen fixing bacteria in the root nodules. These root nodules are like small chocolates, but they contain bacteria which are good, like rhizobium or azotobacter. Now question number 9, what is irrigation and what are its method? So irrigation is supply of water to land or crops to help growth, typically by means of channels. So we can use ponds, wells, etc. for as a source of water. And the methods include Delkhi, sprinkler system, drip irrigation, Rahat, chain pump, moat, etc. And question number 10 is, what is green revolution? So green revolution is large increase in crop production in developing countries like India. This and the credit goes to MS Swaminathan for India. He is the father of green revolution, and for internationally the revolution is initiated by Normal Borlaug. So next comes the question 11, what is biological control of pests, how it is beneficial? So the answer here is that here we include insects which control the host pest. For example, we talk about ladybug which control aphids, mites, scale insects. So here biological species only controls another biological species. Next question is question number 12, that what are steps to improve agricultural produce? So there are some steps given here, which are the crop must be open to provide crops with proper sunlight and air. So nothing should be covered on the top, means on the sky should be visible. Then fields should be protected from animals and trespassers so they don't eat up the crop. Then the soil should be loosened and plowed before sowing, so we can get a plain soil where we can grow the crops properly. Then the right amount of water should be available to the crop, and then unwanted crops like weeds should not be grown there. It should be uprooted quickly as they grow. Question number 13: what is importance of sowing and how to select good quality seeds? So sowing is very important. If you don't sow seeds, how you will get the crop? It will not germinate only. So sowing of seeds is very important for crop production. Then to check the good quality seeds, first we need to pour all the seeds in a bucket containing water. We need to stir it well, and the most of the seeds will settle down at bottom. These are healthy seeds, and the ones that are flowing on the top are bad quality. They are hollow and eaten by insects, and they are not good. So the one floating upside are not good, but the which are synced are good. Question number 14: what are natural methods of regaining fertility? First is fallow land. So in land fallow, land is left fallow or without usage for a certain period of time. So the land replenishes its nutrient by itself. Next comes the crop rotation. So first we grow a leguminous crop, then a non-leguminous crop like pea, and then wheat. So the nutrients are balanced. The leguminous crop provide nutrition and the non-leguminous use that. So we are balancing it. Multiple cropping, we are uh, growing two or more crops at the simultaneous time. Like we can grow wheat and pea together, like that, such combinations. So thank you for watching this video of questions about crop production management. Like, share and subscribe this video, and subscribe School World Gaps. Thank you for watching. We will come up with